Now we move on to Asia. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has arrived in Bangladesh on today for a high-level visit between the two nations in over a decade. The visit marks a significant step towards rebuilding ties between the two countries. Dar's trip is expected to result in key agreements, particularly on trade, as both nations work to expand their economic cooperation. The visit comes amid shifting regional dynamics, with neighboring India closely monitoring the Pakistan-Bangladesh relations. Tensions between Dhaka and New Delhi has escalated in 2024, following the ousting of Bangladesh's long-time leader Sheikh Hasina. Dar is set to meet Bangladesh's interim leader Muhammad Yunus to discuss bilateral issues and potential collaboration. Now for this discussion, we're joined by Prashant Kumar Shil. He's a political commentator, joins us live from Dhaka. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to NewsX World. Now, Prashant, what are the broader geopolitical implications for Pakistan's renewed engagement with Bangladesh?
Yeah, you said it's very rightly that isn't after a 13 years gap between the Islamabad and Dhaka relations. You know that there is some regime change in Bangladesh after the 5th August. We already know that, and that is a 13 years gap relations between the Islamabad and in the Dhaka. So there's a lots of happening in the present time. You know that there is some pulse of the people. Public are here in Bangladesh. There is some pro-Pakistani activities are here. People have a very good sentiment, very soft candor in the Pakistan, especially in Islamabad and something here. And there is some vote bank, especially vote bank in Pakistan-based processions and other issues. And you know the present government of Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus government are very sophisticated, very tight to maintain the good relations in Pakistan and also in Dhaka. You know that there is several 1 year. We see that there is some top management of Pakistan, especially the foreign secretary already visited in Bangladesh. And so lots of thinking happening. We think there is 6 MIO and some agreement is happening from Bangladesh and Islamabad also here. So you know that there is a mention already Pakistan foreign secretary and office stated that is a free visa for the diplomatic persons from the Bangladesh. So there is something happening. You know that in the context of Pakistan and Bangladesh relations, we have in very shown the 1971 term. You know that in 1971, what's happening and what's the situation building in Pakistan, especially we have a very brutal and very crucial time for that. So we have a very bargaining issues from Pakistan and Islamabad from the 1971 issues.
And
Otherwise,
Prashant,
you know that yes.
Prashant, I would also like to ask one more question. Could increased Pakistan-Bangladesh cooperation isolate India in any way?
Yeah. This is international relations. You know that who is your friend and who is your enemy is cannot from within a second, because you know that there is an all between the correlations or between the agreement and happening. So that's the issue. You know that in the present time, you know that India is a good factor. India is a very vital factor. You know that in the three-sided India is an in the surrounded by in Bangladesh. So that is one of kind of issues. And you know that the geopolitics has changed, especially in talk about the in Bangladesh and the Bay of Bengal. So all of the happening we see in the belt from the South Asian belt. There's a two projects. One is BRI and one is Indo-Pacific strategy. So we have a very counter point, which one is very preferable for Bangladesh and which is not preferable for Bangladesh. So you know that the Pakistan, we have a very what type of relation we have to do in Pakistan. So we have to clear for, in the present time, because it's a very crucial point. The present government, you know that the present government is a everyone they are not in the caretaker government. There is some actually is the interim government. So there is some mandate issues needed from the people and everything happening, because what type of agreement you do in Pakistan, you if you do in trade and commerce, you know that the Pakistan and Bangladesh, there is a huge distance, huge gap in here. You can just talk about the road, you can talk about the only from the sea vessel. So the first one, you know that there is no road connection in Pakistan and Bangladesh. So only the two option is open available. One the sea option that is in Karachi to in Chittagong port, and another is the year. So two are too expensive. So you have to deal
Yes.
what type of agreement you can just in clear to the people we have doing in Pakistan and also in Bangladesh. You know, the
Yes.
2012 the Hana Khan Rabbani the last
Yes.
person in come to from the summit from Bangladesh. So it's a huge gap in after the 12 years. So we have to see what is happening in Dhaka and what's the crucial point. So is very only for the table talk work. It's a very good work or it's a very show work. So what
Yes.
are happening? We see the what the work actually execute in that. So people are waiting to see what
Yes.
is happening after within 2 days because the foreign minister from Pakistan he can already 2 days is visit actually. So we are in
Okay.
just eagerly waiting to see what is happening in Dhaka.
Okay. Yes, we'll be eyeing that as well. Thank you very much, Prashant, for joining us and sharing your insight.